Plaintiff Chad Woodson says the defendant is her first love, and despite the fact that their relationship has always been rocky, the two of them had a baby 9 weeks ago. Chad claims a couple years ago, she caught the defendant with another woman, and she's suing her ex today for car damages. Defendant Angel Bracken says 2 years ago, Chad became extremely controlling and started stalking her, and she insists she never cheated on her. Angel says she broke up with Chad 1 month ago, and she believes that's the only reason she's being sued.
Tell me what's happening.
First of all, Judge, I would like to state that I am happy to be on your show. I do watch you faithfully. At one point in time, I was very proud of my relationship. So proud to be in my relationship. Yes, correct. That out of the 8 years that I've known her and 5 years we've been in a relationship together, I decided to have a child with her. Our child is 9 weeks old.
Did you adopt or insemination or what?
No, we have a friend who did it the natural way.
Oh, a friend?
Yeah.
Isn't that called insemination?
I guess.
Huh?
I guess.
What do you mean you get? You done went through all this and you don't even know what you did?
It's not artificial.
You don't know the name of what you did?
It's not artificial.
Well,
so
what is it? Tell me.
I was impregnated. I guess you can say it was insemination.
Because I didn't use the word artificial. Okay. All right. Did you find out what the process is referred to? Trying to educate the public, a lot of what I try and do.
A male popped off, basically.
I don't think they call it that. All right ahead.
Anyway.
So you were proud, you all had a child recently. Yes. Congratulations. Both of you work?
Currently, I'm not working.
Okay.
I do want to take some time off to raise my child to be with him.
All right.
He also shares our last name. He has a hyphenated name. Me and Angel were initially introduced 8 years ago by a mutual friend. 5 years ago, we decided to go ahead and be in a relationship. And I want to say,
what has it been like?
Out of the 5 years, 2 years. Out of the 5 years, 2 years ago, Angel decided that she wanted to cheat. It's been rocky for the past 2 years, but I still have tried to.
Why'd you all have a baby with a rocky relationship that has not been any good?
Because Angel is my first love. And
okay.
I really did, want to make it official, like between us, regardless of what we've been through. I still wanted to, like. You
don't suspect you all are going to continue having a rocky relationship?
No, I did not think that the relationship.
You thought it was going to magically disappear?
I thought that it was going to work out, yeah.
Let me hear from you regarding the relationship.
Well, I've been knowing her 3 years before we started dating and whatnot. 3 out of 5 years, it was decent until these past recently 2 years or whatnot. She just got to showing her true colors, you know what I'm saying? She just got controlling, cutting off my phone if I don't answer, started calling my phone. I mean, just basically stalking. And
she said she caught you cheating.
That's not true.
Okay, Your Honor.
That's not true.
If I may,
you all still together?
No.
Why?
Because of her behavior. Like she just don't know how to act.
It's been rocky for the past 2 years, but I still have tried
to. Why'd you all have a baby with a rocky relationship that has not been any good?
Because Angel is my first love.
Plaintiff Chad Woodson is suing her ex-girlfriend, who believes Chad is only suing her because she broke up with Chad 1 month ago.
Tell me the incident that broke it up.
She just
got caught cheating. You tell me what the incident was.
So what happened was in May of 2010, me and Angel were supposed to go on a date. Okay, I went and bought Angel an outfit and everything. I came to Angel's house. Angel stays in the two flat on the first floor. I look through the window and it's her and a girl that I see in the house. So I open the window and I go through the window. She went to the front window and she pushed me back out the window. Okay, so then I'm standing there, I'm ringing the doorbell. Finally, she lets me in. So I'm running through the house looking for the girl. Like, where's the girl at? I just seen you in here with somebody. Y'all only got one light on in the house. I'm seeing y'all shadows. The girl drive back past the front of the house, okay? So later on, Angel's cousin told me that the girl jumped out the window with heels on.
I believe you.
Oh, okay. Wow. Come on, Judge.
I believe her.
The girl I've
You
caught.
seem too confident. A mate that's that confident. I ain't cheat. I don't know why she mad. I mean, you're guilty.
I've caught Angel with inappropriate text messages.
Tell me about the car damages you're suing her for.
August the 5th. Of 2012, Angel left my house. Myself and my grandmother told Angel not to leave. Angel had been drinking. 10 minutes later, Angel leaves the house. She's on the expressway. She calls me and says she crashes the car. The tow fee is the $78, which I had the next morning. You know, IDOT came, they towed the car off the expressway, and Jill ran up an incline, which is what actually happened to the car. So instead of hitting the wall, she was lucky enough to run up the grass. Well, we got the car towed on the 5th. On the 6th.
Did she agree to pay? I guess we need to start
She
there.
did agree to pay. She agreed to pay initially all of it.
There was no agreement.
All right, you have it?
Yes.
All right, ma'am. Let me hear from you on this accident.
I'm saying there was no agreement on the time limit. So I feel that she had me here out of spite because I actually told her I didn't want to be with her.
When did you tell her that?
It was like a month ago. I told her that, and now I'm here.
Ma'am?
I feel like when you have a child, you can't decide, you know, that you just want to be out of a relationship. You know, you can't decide that you just want to be out of somebody's life.
You're talking about the relationship, we're talking about money. When you talk about the relationship in response to money, you're reinforcing what she's saying, and that is you're here today because of the relationship issues.
And Jill initially the next week said that she was going to make following payments. She was going to
make what?
She said she would have started her payments the next week, which would have been the beginning of.
Okay, she hasn't paid you anything?
September, after I got the car.
Has she paid you anything?
Paid me nothing.
Ma'am?
I paid her $300, like here and there. I don't have any evidence.
She said
she paid me money for the baby. She gave me money for the baby. She never gave me money for the car.
Ma'am?
That's not true.
What did you give her for the child?
I mean, I'll take care of my child. Like,
oh, you all live together?
No.
Who has custody?
I do.
Okay.
The custody is shared. You know,
how many days?
Child. I want to say about 3 days out the week. I have him 4. She has him 3.
Okay, well, yeah, and the judge has not ordered child support, obviously.
Correct.
The only thing different is 1 day. So the judge could say, oh, for 1 day a week, I want you to pay so-and-so a month. If I were the litigant, I'd say, okay, judge, what do you want? A $25 a month or $5 for that day? What do you want, judge? So my point is most judges don't go through all that. So there's no child support ordered. So she doesn't owe you anything for the child.
No, I'm not saying that she owes me anything for the child. I'm saying that the money that she's claiming that she gave to me was for the child.
And she's claiming that the money she gave to you was for the car.
Prove it.
You prove it was for the child. See, because you got this a little mixed up. Since you're looking over here telling her to prove something, let me explain to you how this goes. You are suing her. So you have a burden of proof to convince me that you're right. She doesn't have to convince me anything. All she got to do is just what she's saying now. Nope. Nope. No, nothing. Gave her a few hundred. That was it. That's all I gave her. So you had to prove what she says is wrong. Prove it. Isn't that how she said it to you?
Yes.
Say it back.
Prove it.
Okay.
$300. Now, so far, she says she has paid you that amount.
Your Honor, she has not paid me anything.
When did you pay it? How?
Cash.
When?
It was like here and there. Like,
when?
Within the past month.
All she got to do is just what she's saying now. Nope. Nope. No, nothing. Gave her a few hundred. That was it. That's all I gave her. So you had to prove what she says is wrong. Prove it. Isn't that how she said it to you?
Yes.
Say it back.
Prove it.
Plaintiff Chad Woodson is suing her ex-girlfriend, who believes Chad is only suing her because she broke up with Chad 1 month ago.
Tell me the payment schedule. Give an estimate.
Giving her like 20 here, 20 there, 30
20
here.
here, 20 there. That doesn't equal $300.
I mean,
I'm going to go with you. $1,026.
Thank you, Judge Mathis.
10 here, 20 there for 4 weeks. No way you can get to 300. Have a good day.
I would like to continue a formal relationship. I would still like for her to see her child, pick up her child. Eventually, I mean, I wanted to be married to Angel. You know, I wanted to have her last name. Hopefully that can happen.
As y'all can see, she's controlling. Like she's crazy. Like I don't want to be with her. I don't want nothing to do with her. As far as with my baby, I would let her be. You know what I'm saying? With him. As far as her, I'm decent.
I still love you.
Whatever.